Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Jacqueline Fernandez.
And I'm Zia Taher. Let's get right into our top 6 headlines at 6.
Breaking tonight, an Omaha woman claims self-defense after a homicide on Christmas night. Police were called to the apartments near 107th and Fort, where an officer found Angel Gonzalez Sanchez with a number of cutting injuries. The 36-year-old man died at the hospital. A 41-year-old woman, Marices Velasquez Mendoza, was booked into jail after turning herself in.
And one Omaha family won't get to go home tonight. Crews put out a 2-alarm fire just before noon today near 25th and Hartman. Omaha Fire tells us flames started from a candle in the basement. 2 adults and 4 kids live in that house.
A mother accused of murdering her daughter during a road trip from California to Nebraska says she's not guilty. Ashley Buzzard entered her plea today. 9-year-old Melody Buzzard's body was found a few weeks ago in rural Utah after she was reported missing back in October. Police say she was shot in the head.
The 2 Iowa National Guardsmen killed in Syria earlier this month will soon be laid to rest. The funerals for both Staff Sergeants Howard and Torres Tovar are open to the public. The visitation and funeral for Howard is tomorrow in Marshalltown. Torres Tovar's visitation is Sunday in Des Moines. His funeral is Monday.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says he plans to meet with President Trump in Florida on Sunday for new peace talks. Zelensky says the 20-point peace plan he and Trump are working on is, quote, 90% complete.
A 27-year tradition for Omaha Scouts, making your post-holiday cleanup a little easier. Scouts collect unwanted trees and recycle them. Some are turned into fish habitats at Lake Zorinsky. Others are sent to the zoo as toys for the animals.
Well, enjoy one more day of nice